Welcome everyone, Higher Self Magic here. This is not so much a reading as an unblocking our chakra ceremony or connection. I'm Higher Self Magic. I'm an intuitive reader. I connect with angels and fairies and Sarah Elizabeth, my spirit guide. I'm a healer. I believe in the power of the divine and the universe, and I also feel that our journey is much easier with unblocked chakras, and a lot of the time we have closed, blocked chakras due to what's happened to us in our lives. Sometimes we've been a victim and we've had a chakra blocked due to someone sabotaging our path. Sometimes we've self-sabotaged our path. Sometimes we've gone through a massive loss through death or through heartbreak, and it has affected our whole sense of stability, and of course that would affect our first chakra terribly, and sometimes it takes years for that to heal, maybe never, so that leaves us in a very unstable position. Whatever sign we are on a planetary path. Our signs are affected by the planets, by the north and south node, through retrogrades, of course, but we are more than one placement. We all go with our sun signs at Sagittarius or Aquarius and Leo, and I do readings for Sagittarius the most. They and Aquarians, they are my absolute favourites, but I love everyone. But our other placements are equally important. Our moon, for example, I'm a Pisces moon, so I'm going to really need to be near water at some point. I should drink more water, but I don't. But I really feel the need to be by the river or on the river. I'm happiest, or by the sea. That's my dream home, to have one by the sea. Well, a Aries moon will be completely different. They will be wanting excitement and danger and to go down paths not travelled by many other people. And then our rising signs make us different again. I'm a Leo rising. Other people who might have a more of a quieter or a more wise sign in their rising will have a journey, a very different journey to someone else. So all our placements are important, but I really believe a lot of us do embark on our journey, continue on our journey with blocked chakras. They might not all be appropriate to you, but you will know from me talking to you about what they are, whether they are not. And then if you want to unblock your chakra, please go with my affirmation and repeat it after me. Okay, so here we've got Archangel Michael, that amazing archangel who is holding the red energy of the first chakra. It's a red globe which is located at the base of the spine, and he is there holding it and wishing for stability and security to enter our world. And this is where a sense of stability and security is stored at the bottom of our spine. If we've got backache very often, very bad backache, then very often, or our the backbone of us, the spine, if we are feeling wobbly or not, our balance isn't quite right, it's very often because this chakra is blocked. And when it isn't blocked, your energy flows freely through your body and through issues in your life. So even if you've got problems where you've felt insecure in the past, these challenges do get solved much more quickly with an unblocked first chakra. But if your chakra is blocked, then your potential fears about your safety, and you might not want to go out so much, or your feelings about insecurity will come to the fore. You might have lost a lot of money, so you're scared of spending it. You might not want to use much energy in the home, so you're living freezing cold. I'm just trying to find people that I'm connecting with here and messages that are coming through to me. You might be quite frugal in the way you eat and it's not benefiting your health as much as you should. And you might have a very big sense of depression around you, which can lead to all sorts of illnesses. So unblocking this chakra is a really important part of our life. And even if it's due to financial worry because of instability in that area, then these can shake you to the core and make you feel ill. Let's get this moving again. Let's meditate on this affirmation together and feel our sense of safety and balance return. So repeat after me. My first chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My first chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am strong, stable, safe and secure. I am strong, stable, safe and secure. The Archangel Michael guides me and supports me always. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Let's go to the second chakra now, which has everything to do with our intimacy and creativity. There are some people that may have been abused in the past or raped or not very open to intimacy, and this will cause this chakra to block. Archangel Ariel, who's very sensitive to this area, is holding a beautiful energy ball, bright orange energy for you. She's promoting creativity in your mind, which will lead you to write beautiful poetry or write-ins or songs about the hurt you've experienced. It can also be because intimacy was denied you, or you felt betrayed or so heartbroken that you couldn't reach out and self-express yourself with another person or become close or nurture a relationship with other people. So let's try put this right. When your creativity is blocked, then it blocks all parts of you. Being creative is like making up a rhyme and singing it in the morning when you get up, just a silly little rhyme. If you haven't got that sense of creativity, and that's on the simplest level, it could be writing a poem. I encourage everyone to read about the fairies. They are the biggest source of energy and creativity. We have the elves, we have the fairy beautiful goddesses, we have the leprechauns, we have them all, the fairy godmother. It might sound like a fairy tale, but fairies are part of our garden life. And if you are in tune with nature, you're in tune with the fairies. And this card puts you, this archangel, this opening of this second chakra is hopefully going to reverse problems with intimacy of all kinds and issues of sexual intimacy in particular. So visualize Ariel spinning her ball, spinning a beautiful light in your second chakra, and calming and healing the energy there, knowing that real closeness can become something safe and comfortable for you, and that the universe, who I believe has your back, who's loving and kind, will share a love in your new relationship and bring the right person to you, to your path. So let's open that chakra if it's blocked. My second chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. My second chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I am creative and self-nurturing. I am creative and self-nurturing. More and more comfortable with the gentle waves of intimacy coming my way. More and more comfortable with the gentle waves of intimacy coming my way. Archangel Ariel, thank you for your blessings and for touching us today. Third chakra, Archangel Carmiel. He's dealing with emotions of desire, our life force energy. This powerful archangel is holding a beautiful sphere of golden light, at the solar plexus. Now the solar plexus can be reached from the front or the back of our body. It's at the top of our bottom, and there resides a lot of hurt, a lot of emotional discomfort, a lot of sadness. And if we work on that solar plexus and that location of the third chakra and its life force energy, because it really has the biggest life force energy of anything, the issues here will revolve around our emotions of desire and our personal energy, and they will open up and become more enthusiastic to bringing love into our life. When they are closed, we have such a low ebb in energy. We feel a lack of purpose. We feel very fragmented. Our focus is completely scattered. So it's time to become more centered and more single-minded, and to call on Archangel Camille to help us open this chakra so we can live a life full of enthusiasm, even in our everyday. We can call for the insistence of Camille now to help us harness our power and to spin this dynamic center of life force expression in our lives, and to bring us to a point with our energy, so when the new moon comes in a few days, we will feel so much freer, and that's when you will feel these chakras being open. They're going to take a few days to open. We're in the dark of the moon right now. We're in that dark period, so we have to go to the 14th. It's the 11th today. On the 15th, believe me, these chakras are going to be clear. So you will feel a return of that area in your life that's been at a low ebb, at a sadness on that day, on the 15th. That's why I've always talked about the 15th in my readings. This new moon is going to be a big release to the darkness, to the past life. A new era is coming in. So let's say together, and let's ask Camille to help us with this third chakra. My third chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. So repeat that. My third chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I radiate a bright and vibrant life force energy. I feel excitement for all that I do. I feel excitement for all that I do. Camille is going to bring more excitement into your life after the 15th. It's going to bring some excitement into your soul, because very often it's us that creates that energy for wanting to reach out, for wanting to feel more. These dark days are going to be days of revelations, days of deception, days of possibly lying low, days of self-reflection, days of asking questions about our existence. But we're going to feel a lot better on the 15th, all signs, believe me. Now the fourth chakra is the one for love, compassion and self-acceptance. And Raphael here, this beautiful angel, is standing and extending a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink around it to our heart center. It's reaching our heart center. People think the heart is red, while actually green is the color of the heart. We will have greater radiance when this is open. When it's closed, we don't feel we want to receive love from others. We have a big block in our heart center energy. And maybe this is due to a sense of abandonment at a young age, or abandonment at an altar, or abandonment in a love affair where you thought everything was perfect and they didn't. Abandonment in a parent-child relationship. There's so many areas of abandonment that create grief and a broken heart. Also, death creates that, and it can be a long past event, but it can linger. And whether it's recent or not, this blocked energy stops you from caring for yourself, even not even for another person. It stops you caring for yourself. And of course, when you stop caring for yourself, you stop attracting love from others, and your mind gets fuddles. A lot of people with dementia, I believe, have gone through a blocked chakra in this area. I mean, obviously it's a medical condition, but it does come from too much solitude, too much sadness, too much heartbreak. Because I've seen that firsthand with my own mother. So I understand this chakra. And she wasn't open to opening it. She wanted to dwell in that feeling, in that undercurrent of sadness and unhappiness, because she felt guilty being happy after the loss of a number of people in her life, including my father, her sister, their mother. They just all came so close together. And I think she felt guilty then being happy, and she allowed this old stuff to stick and not move on. And so to bypass that pain, we can't bypass it and pretend it doesn't exist. We have to bypass it by helping ourselves unblock this chakra. So let's call on this beautiful Archangel Raphael and meditate on the increasing light in our heart center. Get that green pink light surrounding you. See it in your eyes. Close your eyes, but see it in your eyelids, so you have got that pink and green, and you are surrounded by this love, this clarity, this bringing in of healing from Archangel Raphael. Love yourself in this moment and approve of your life, approve of the good things you have done. The healing will take place in the next few days and happiness will return. I really believe in Archangel Raphael. I believe in all my archangels. But let's affirm together. My heart center, my fourth chakra. My heart center, my fourth chakra, is open to its perfect, healthy and joyful state. Is open to its perfect, healthy and joyful state. The energy of love flows through me now. The energy of love flows through me now. I live in love. If this reading finds you've never heard me before, it's because we had to unblock your chakras. And I do hope you will share and subscribe and like my channel. So let's live in love. Archangel Raphael will bring that to us. Let's go to the fifth chakra now. Archangel Gabriel. This is all about our self-expression and speaking our truth. We live a better life when we speak our truth, when we see the truth, when we are not deceived any longer. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand. There he is. And a beautiful orb of blue light in the other. Look at him. So beautiful. He's sending a powerful energy to your throat center. So take that energy on your throat center and hold it there. He acknowledges your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. Some of us have great oratory skills and some don't. Some of us have lisps. Some of us find it difficult to communicate. Some of us feel, if we've had dyslexia, we haven't been able to read properly. Most dyslexic do read properly. You do learn it as you go through life, but that's held us back. Reading in front of people, standing in front of people and reciting, fearing forgetful words that would then make the piece of reading not make sense. If you have trouble with expressions and emotions and ideas about yourself that didn't come to fruition in the past, it's very often because this is blocked. But Gabriel's here to tell you that you could take the leap now. You can take the leap into being a better communicator. And if there are significant blocks in your throat center, you might have a croaky voice. And I've had nodules in my throat center, but I've worked on clearing them. And that's when I had a big blockage from emotional, a very big emotional situation where I had to hide the truth about something to my family because I knew they would be so upset. And by holding back the truth, not speaking your truth, you bring very unhealthy patterns to your body and to your life. So you might be currently in a situation where you're living with an abusive partner, or you're living with a partner who shouts you down, who makes you feel small, and you can't speak your truth. Well, Gabriel's here to help you self-express yourself, to take away the fear. It might also indicate throat problems on the physical level, where you have to do oral activities, like there are singing exercises where I know my speech therapist told me that I had to speak from this part of my throat, not the bottom part, which I always do. So tell me off if you hear me speaking from the bottom, if you follow me. I'm meant to speak like this all the time to free radicals, but I find it difficult, but yes, I should. Okay, so you learn the healthiest patterns for yourself, and you will come through with a greater self-expression, and the physical will unblock. I know the physical has unblocked with myself because I've had myself tested. So I thank Archangel Gabriel constantly for my throat chakra, for blasting through my blocks. Thank you, Archangel Gabriel. My throat chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. Repeat. My throat chakra is open to its perfect healthy state, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom, spinning with the beautiful energy of freedom and self-empowerment. So important. And self-empowerment. I am free to express myself in every way. I am free to express myself in every way. Sixth chakra, Archangel Matron. Clarity of thought, personal vision, how you see yourself, how you see your life. This very powerful archangel brings brilliant vibrations to your brow chakra or your third eye. There you go, look at the third eye. We all have a third eye. Our gut connects with our third eye. I have messages from my gut all the time, and I have a very, 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 very good working third eye. I know immediately if a person's good or bad. I know immediately if I want someone in my vicinity or not. But then I'm helped by the fairies, and I am a humanairy, and I really believe that. And so this area is devoted to insight and clear thought. When this card appears in your reading, I'll be doing these, putting these in your readings in the next few days, everyone. Let's see what we get. But when these cards appear in your reading, any of them, they indicate a greater clarity, a healing, a coming through. So the next week we're going to be using these cards a lot. But if this is blocked, then you may have been lost in confusion, unclear or distorted thinking. I know someone who has gone through a bullying episode which has greatly affected this chakra, and now if she gets on a bus she thinks everyone on the bus is talking about her. And I'm really working hard on unblocking. She's a child, a teenager, on unblocking this chakra, because I know that's where that lies. But there's so much mental chaos in there that we have to work on it steadily and take our time, so she will feel eventually the blinders being taken off, you know, and she can see more clearly around herself and visualize the life she wants to live and get away from the bullying, which has affected her life so badly she no longer wants to go to school. So it's time for her to break out of that old toxic pattern, and it's time for anyone with a blockage here to remove self-criticism. Often these people are very self-criticizing. They see the bad in themselves. Oh, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I can't see things, I can't understand, I just walk straight into disaster. No, we are going to remove those and develop a healthier, clearer vision of yourself, how you perceive yourself and how you look in your daily life. Put a nice dress on, put a nice shirt on. Don't walk around in your drudge. Sometimes I do here just because I can't be bothered. But try brighten yourself up and look your better self. We're never going to look like we do today forever. You know, life is short. Old age creeps up on us. Even if we're young now, we won't be young eventually. So make the most of the way you look right now, and meditate on Matron's thinking on his power right now, on his sense of direction for you, and on his clarity. And when you have all the power you need from him, and you will get that over the next few days, we'll get a very strong personal vision on how to be guided on our path. So let's make that a priority now in our affirmation, because this is a very important chakra. Without it, you get fooled and deceived all the time. My 6th chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. My personal vision guides me. Let's repeat. My 6th chakra is open to its perfect, healthy state. My personal vision guides me. And my thoughts are peaceful and clear. And my thoughts are peaceful and clear. This brings you peace. Without it, if it's blocked, you are tormented. You are tormented about yourself and your life and your failures and your vision of yourself being ugly or not so cool or not so clever. So Archangel Matron, we really need you to remove this blockage and to give us an open 6th chakra. Thank you. 7th chakra, the last one. Here we got Archangel Uriel, spirit connections, intuition and inspiration. This beautiful angel, Uriel, look at her. Look at her. She's like the fairy goddess. She's also called the fire of God. She wears a brilliant crystal crown, and it vibrates with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great powers to our 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra, and it is located at the top of our head. This card, when it comes into your reading, indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. Your spirit ancestors are pushing you forwards with this chakra open. A lot of us have our spirit ancestors working at opening this chakra now, along with Uriel. So this is such an enormous part of our lives, our importance in being, our spiritual evaluation, our spiritual elevation. And so it's really important to connect with Uriel today and to reverse and take away those power blocks where we fear opening up in our lives, where we fear anything foreign or unrealistic, where we fear beauty and power, where we fear and sometimes envy beautiful things or successful things. Let your crown chakra start spinning in a beautiful violet or white light. Close your eyes, get a violet or white light surrounding you, and call upon Uriel's passion and power to help bring this connection into being, into opening this blockage. And when spirit enters you and enters your life will never be the same. So we're going to be working on this. I'm going to be working on this for you. Leave comments below and I'll be working on all your energies. My 7th chakra, repeat after me, is open to its perfect healthy state. My 7th chakra is open to its perfect healthy state. Love and inspiration from spirit. Love and inspiration from spirit. And my own intuition. And my own intuition. Flow fully to me now. Flow fully to me now. Wow. I just loved that. Let's take a fairy card from the Doreen Virtue Tarot. Let's put this on our chakras and let's see how earth, fire and water and air balance in our lives today. Can we have some cards for whoever is listening to me now, for whoever needs my help and the Archangel's help right now? Ooh, we got lots of cards here got thrown out. Okay, we're going to go in order. So the first chakra, we've got your wishes coming true, concerns fade away, a love of life. So when this chakra gets unblocked, you're going to want to go near water. You're going to want to be near water. And maybe it's a good thing to go from the 15th onwards to a river or the sea or a pond. Just stand and look at the water. Visualize a life. Look at your reflection in the water. Just feel the energy of the water. Some of you might have Pisces in you, or Cancer, or Scorpio, or some of you just have an enormous love of water. We've got the Emperor here. With the second chakra open, you will receive more power, more optimization, more logic, and you will be more structured and disciplined and ready for a leadership position, which, you know, abundance is coming to all the signs. Listen to my readings for all your placements, because they are all different. But Sagittarians are going to have an amazing time after the 15th. I'm really hoping. And Aquarians also. And many others. Some of us have to wait a bit longer. But we have got Saturn, the Lord of Karma, kicking asses. And if we've been victims, we are going to have the people that have victimized us, have sabotaged us, getting their karma. I'm not saying that's something that's gonna be of a great reward to you, because I know you've got very pure hearts if you're listening to my reading here, and you don't want any harm to come to anyone. And I'm not meaning harm, but you know, karma gives you back what you give out, and if they wish bad on others, then that particular thing might just happen to them. So, you know, karma is something we cannot ignore. It does not forget an address, and it gives the dish it deserves. So Saturn is retrograde until November the 4th, and oh my God, in that retrograde period, he's really dishing out karma. And here we've got another water card. So with our third chakra opening, again, we're going to be very powerfully linked to water, but we're going to either meet someone very tender-hearted and with a lot of empathy, patient and loving, and we're going to find relationships will develop to a deeper level, a new level. So trust your intuition, care for yourself and for others too, and you will have more ability to do that once that chakra is open. Give yourself until the 15th and feel that love. And here we've got another water. Oh gosh, this sign, this very dominant for water here. We've got the Page of Water. A new person enters your life. A relationship begins a new phase. Heightened psychic abilities. So here we've got, with the fourth chakra, that heart chakra, we've got a new relationship coming in, a romantic relationship, and heightened psychic abilities, which are so important to have. Okay, we're getting a bit of air here now. So we've got the Four of Air. These next few days, it's time to take a rest. But after that, time to take a vacation. Allow more time before making any decisions. Don't make any decisions until the 15th. And meditate as much as you can. Meditate through gratitude. Be grateful for what you have. And a lot of this will provide answers. But you're going to get a lot of answers to things you've been worried about. Anyone who's getting their fifth chakra unblocked, you're going to be getting a lot of answers to problems in the next few days. And here we've got the Two of Fire for the sixth chakra, the third eye. You've come into your own. New partnerships or contracts continue to move forward. So there's going to be a lot of abundance in a work area for you. This could be that if you're a water sign, you've got water placements, that these are going to be the areas you need to work on opening. Or if you're an air sign, that one. And if you're a fire sign, that one. Listen back to the reading and the areas they cover. And here we've got a number of air cards here. So let's take the page of air. Challenging information is going to come through in the next few days. Delays or changes to plans. Truth delivered without tact, which really might help you come to terms with a few things. So sometimes nothing but the whole truth helps you move on. So you might find something about this might cause a lot of sadness in you, and you will need to take time to heal. And then there will be a need to forgive others. So that is with the crown chakra. So once it's opened, all that forgiveness will come out, and that forgetting and being in the present, not the past anymore. So after the 15th, I feel you're going to be in the present much more than the past, whoever has that chakra blocked. And then this is a message for those people again, and this one. Objective decision making, clearing away all that no longer serves you. You're going to find it so easy to let go. Seeing the humour in a situation. So something that really hurt you, you might see as quite funny. You might see this person who you thought was like Wonder Man or Superman, who took away his love from you. You might see him as some sort of dumb fool, and really more of a Mr. Bean. At the end of these few days of the dark moon. Let's see what comes to you. That definitely you're going to see something humorous in something that really hurt you. But here we've got for you, these people with the crown chakra blocked. Events that occur with great speed. Take time to carefully review your options. Creative solutions. So important. You're going to just be floating on air, you air signs. For fire, I've got another one here. An exciting new opportunity, career advancements, change your life now. I've always said Sagittarius, and this obviously applies to other fire signs like Leo and Aries. Your career is taking precedence right now. Right now. Love may come in after the 15th, but right now it's money, it's career, it's status, it's recognition that is of the greatest concern for you. Okay, and we've got some wonderful cards here, but I've got another air card message. I'm going to put it up here for the 5th chakra, that blue shining light that's healing the 5th chakra, the end of a difficult situation. Embrace the change and expect things to get better now, recovering from an addiction. Now I'm getting someone in your life could have victimized you as a alcoholic, or you've been connected to an alcoholic, or you were an alcoholic. The end of that addiction is going to become so much easier once we unblock this chakra and in the next few days. So let's put what I've got here. The Empress is there for the Emperor, the perfect relationship, lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams, nurture yourself and others. And here we have the Chariot, which of course is the Fate card. An important achievement is coming, self-discipline and willpower, public recognition. So work on opening these chakras, reaffirm, connect with the angels, connect with the fairies over the next few days in this darkness of the moon, and work on your chakras being open. And on the 15th, feel a new enlightened being, feel a new balance in yourself, the need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. Wait for perfect timing. I'm a great believer in the universe not delivering until the time is just right. So we have to wait for that time. And do you know something? We are all magicking up our own future with manifestations. The universe knows what you're manifesting. You know, I've talked about this in my readings before, that you can manifest till the cows come home. You can chant mantras, and you can say, bring me the money, bring me the love. The love will come when the time is right. The money will come when the time is right. We're all divine beings. We're all connected to the divine. The universe loves us. It's loving and kind. It does not want us to live a life of sadness, a life of horror. It wants to bring the magician into our lives with the magic we deserve. And very often, it's not down to just the universe. It's, of course, it's down to the universe, but it's down to karma, which I live my whole life by. I don't do anything without karma coming into it. If I do something for someone, I would ask myself, would I want this done for me? So if you live your life by karma, you can't go wrong. I magic up my own future through my manifestation list. I always have wishes, but linked to thanks. So I thank and I wish for something to improve in that area. And I know it will happen when the time is right, when the chariot wants to bring it to me, because we've got two horses there. One's going in one direction, one's going in the other direction. But this is fate. So you are either directing that to your goal, or the universe is bringing the chariot to you and will bring it full of goodies that are going to make your life amazing. I hope you've enjoyed my chakra connection with you. I hope you will let me know if you feel your chakras have unblocked. I really am going to be connecting with anyone who comments below and working on your chakras over the next few days. These cards are going to stay, the chakra cards are going to stay on my table, and I'm going to affirm over those every single night until the 15th. And when the new moon comes, you're going to feel a spiritual blessing. If you want something to read that book. It's about humanairies. So if you want lifting, read that book. It's one of my favourite books. And tread carefully, because fairies are all around and they're there to give you love and to hold your hand. And they might be really tiny, but they know everything and they're around you all the time. Lots of love, lots of blessings from myself and my dog, Buffy. Bye bye.